Hello, people. Hey, Beverly, how you doing? You off work, girl? That's right, Bobo. I'm coming on here. Hey, Angela. Hey, Grace. Greetings from sunny California. Yes. I just washed my hair and I actually blow dried it without combing through it. And I'm liking the result. So next time I don't have to walk around the house until it dries. I could just blow dry it. Yes. Okay. What's going on, people? What's going on? Can you thumbs up the video? Thumbs on. You know we always have great conversations. Okay. So you might as well go and thumbs it up now. Yes. Okay. So we have come out. There's buzz in the air about the second stimulus check. Okay. Hey, Ohio. Okay. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a check. We're gonna get a check. Okay. How much it's gonna be, I don't know. It should be $1,200, but we'll see. But do you see that proposal? Do you see this BS that the GOP did? These what is it? The Senate. Do you see that? Have you guys seen it, girl? Okay. Yeah. Hey, Trinidad. Hey, Renee. Love you too, boo. Yes. Okay. Yes, it feels good too. I am. I believe I have a head cold from the fan. Okay, and it's you still waiting for the first check? You ain't got your first check? Did you check the Did you go on the website and put your information in? Hey, Lady Tara. Did you go put your information in on the IRS website to see if you get a check? Girl, well, that's why you ain't got one. You got to go put your information in, okay, and see what they say. And if they approve it, then they're going to tell you, they'll let you, they're going to believe they send you a message saying they will let you know when your check has been mailed out. Yes? No? What? I'm confused. Okay. Yes. You're gonna have to give me you're gonna have to elaborate, okay, on oh, I did that. I did that injured spouse, okay, and I did that a few years ago. They took all my money, honey. I was hot. Let me tell you what they did. Okay, I finally paid off my child support. arrears. Okay, finally paid it off, and I'm like, well, I had one more payment. Okay, what it was, okay, wait, I think I let that one pass. Okay, yeah, I had one more payment. I think I had one more payment. Okay, and what happened was, okay, because my husband was on disability, so I was what, the head of household. Okay, so I had one more payment. Okay, here's the thing. Out of all that time, all those years, I was paying them back, and they were taking my income tax check. They were putting it toward how much I owed, right? Okay, they were paying my bills, so I didn't even care. It was paying the bill. Okay, that one more payment in that last income tax check, you know what they did? They took all my money and put it on my husband's. He owed child support from kids he had. Okay, I was pissed. I called them up and I said, you know what? I said, all these years I have been paying child support. I have been paying arrears, okay? And you guys have been applying it to my account. And it sure is funny. I have one more payment, okay? And you guys took all my money and put it on my husband's account. So the guy agreed with me that it was a little shaky, okay, but I had to do an injured spouse. And then, of course, when you fill out these forms, okay, it gets a little tricky as to what puts what where, but I finally figured it out. Not only did they send me my money, but they sent me all my money. Yeah, I got another check out the blue in the mail for $600 or $700, girl. Yes, boo-boo. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, see, that's what I'm saying. I never had a problem filing my returns. I didn't get my returns because I got my returns, but they went to pay off my arrears. Okay, cool. Okay. This had to do something to do back in the day. Okay, but the point was I was paying it. Okay, I was paying it out my check, my work check every month. I was paying it in my tax refunds. I was paying it. Okay. Right? But that all that time, that last check, oh, you know, I was pissed. Okay. And he looked at my file. Okay. He could see what I'm saying. He like, oh yeah, you've been paying it. So why would they do? I said, exactly. Exactly. And okay, he said, well, maybe I signed it first. Nah, I mean, my husband signed it first. Nah, he ain't signed it first. Y'all messed my money. So anyway, I filed that injured spouse form. Mm-hmm. Yes, I did. Yes. I was livid. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe that they did some mess like that. Mm-hmm. Yes. They did some mess like that. Out of all these years, how many years did it take me to pay them off? Maybe 10 years. Maybe 10 years, okay? And I finally had my last payment because I said the amount I owe, okay, and then what I was getting from them. I finally get a tax refund, and y'all do me like this? I said, and the whole thing about it is you didn't even take half. You see, it's two people working. You didn't even take half of it and apply it, okay, and pay off my thing. You sit up there and gave them all the money. No, ma'am. Yes, I was livid. I was heartbroken. I was crushed. I was everything. And I filled out that form and I got my money. Okay. I was hoping for the best and I got my money. Yes, I did. Yes. Mm-hmm. Right. Exactly. That's, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. And it's another thing too, when, I had actually went down there to talk to the DA. What had happened was I got some money. I think that was that might have been one of my first checks. Okay, and I think it was, I don't know how much it was, $1,200. But here's the thing. I owed money on child support, so they take your tax return. Okay, they confiscate your tax return. Here's what they did. They took my money, $1,200, and instead of applying it to what I owed, they applied it to the interest instead of the principal. Okay, so that means I still owe you the same amount in principal, and that's pretty much going to raise the interest. So the interest is not going to go down because the principal hasn't gone down. So I'm still going to be paying you the same amount of interest. I said, that doesn't make any sense. I went down there to the DA. I said, your whole purpose, suspending your driver's license. What do they do? Garnish your wages, confiscate your income tax, and whatever else they could do is to get their money, right? Get their money that you owe them. You owe them the principal, okay? So why are you going to take my money and apply it to the interest when your whole purpose is to get paid? Okay, so and she was like, no, they applied to the principal. I said, no. I showed it to her. So she went in the back and she checked it out. She's like, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I said, no, but you want to get paid. You sit up there hollering about y'all want y'all money. Now you're getting your money, and then you sitting up there doing this. Right, exactly. Hey, Monique. Hey, Cheery This TV. Right. Oh, and wait a minute. Not only, okay, they want to lock the men up. Let me tell you what they did to me. Okay, I paid this money out of my money, my check. They told my baby daddy they just go squash his account. He ain't paid not $1. I said, wait a minute, how you gonna cancel his account but garnish me? Yep. That's right. And then, okay, yeah, and so what happened was, okay, before the year was over with, I started noticing that I was getting these emails about child support, right? And what they did was they stopped doing that. See, that makes you wonder if what you said had an effect, because all of a sudden, out of all this time, they stopped doing that. They switched it around. If they take your money out of your check or your whatever money they confiscate on your behalf is going to be applied to the principal and not the interest, because that's the part you owe. Yeah, they stopped doing it then. Yeah. I'm like, that doesn't make any freaking sense. That's just so backwards. Okay. But anyway. Oh, okay. That's not the topic. We just went off topic there, as we always do. We were talking about we were talking about the stimulus check. Angela said she never got the first one, okay? And then it went to child support. Who knows? I don't know. Okay. But it went, because she said she was filing injured spouse, and I was telling her I had to do the same thing years ago, and that's what it was. Oh yeah, they did me janky. I was hot. Okay, now we're gonna get on the stimulus. Okay, I don't know if you guys have been. Hold on. Before I start talking, let me glue my teeth in. Hey. That how they do it? No, girl. And it's funny because when I first got dentures, it was so funny because I have actually caught my teeth, okay, from flying out my mouth. And it was a good thing my reflexes were good because they would have fell on the floor, which means they would have broke. And I was in a public place. I was at Sam's Club. Wait a minute. I didn't even look around. I'm not even looking around to see who saw me. I just kept it moving. My teeth said, boom, okay. My reflex, okay. Yes, girl, I didn't even look to see who saw me. No, ma'am. Okay, you just one of them, you just keep it moving. Keep it moving, child. That's what I said, honey, okay. But they straight flew. And if I hadn't caught it, they would have went on the floor. Now, can you imagine? Woo! Child. I see Monique do that. What was that palette? Was it a berries? It was pretty because it had peaks and maroons in it, and you was doing that. That came out really nice. Do I use TurboTax or Tax Act? Okay. Now, I still have not gotten my tax return. Okay. I still have not gotten my tax return. I made they were asking me some information and I couldn't figure out. I needed to get the form. I got the form. I filled it out. Now, they still said that they're processing my money. However, I think I might have made a mistake on the form. So either they're going to return it or they're going to fix the mistake. I'm hoping they fixed the mistake. It's not the first time I've made a mistake and they've actually fixed it, which is usually in my favor. Okay. Now, who howling now? Ain't my baby howling? What you got with your toys? Huh? She gonna play. Yeah. Hey, Deborah. Girl, okay, wait a minute. I couldn't leave them on the ground. If they would have failed, I wouldn't have no teeth. Girl, my face would have shrunk up. Okay, my gut. No. And then, okay, look. Yeah, I hate when the videos do that. I hate when they do that. I really do. Okay, everything you upload a video, okay, and it'll go like that, and then you got one to act like it's taking 3 days. I hate that. But anyway, yeah. Yeah. See, so anyway, I've been checking the website because they ain't deposited. I have direct deposit. And what happened was I got the state deposited in less than a week, but I never got the federal. So that's what I'm waiting on. Okay. So anyway, like we're talking about this stimulus check, because I got to tell y'all with this BS, okay, about this, what are they trying to call it? The CARES 2. All they did was take the stuff from the CARES 1, put it in the CARES 2, and throw it up there. They could have been did that. Oh my God, but check this out. I was seeing, let me see if I can show you. If I can show you better than I can tell you. Okay. And this is, have you actually looked, okay, what's in the, what's in this proposal that the GOP has proposed for the second round of stimulus, okay? Now, what's going on now is Each side has come with a proposal. So now they're going to meet together and they got to find a middle ground where they all agree, send it into Congress and get that sucker signed so we can get it, so they can get it out. Okay. Now, okay, they got some updated information, but I wanted to show you this. Okay, here we go. Okay, Republicans revealed the second stimulus. Okay. Now, there are some provisions in there, okay, that have nothing to do with the stimulus, okay? Nothing to do with the virus, okay? You see if I can share this screen with you. Okay, let's see what I'm talking about here. Okay, what they usually do is when they do these proposals, they give you a list of what that side has proposed, okay? And let me tell you what these snakes did. Okay, so let's see, I want to scroll down to okay, they don't have the list. Okay, of course, I was supposed to look for it before I came on here. Okay, but wait a minute. Why are they they're using funds to build a building, an FBI? Okay, they're using funds to add some upgrades to the White House. What does this stuff have to do with the care? And you put money in there for that, but you can't give us wait a minute. They're also using money trying to do a fund where you cannot sue your job if you catch the virus, but they're not going to give you a hazard pay. They're not putting in hazard pay in this package, but they're going to protect your job so you can't sue them. Oh, okay. That's what Nancy Pelosi, she just like, that just don't make no sense. That's a shame. And it is. You guys got to pay attention. These people are ruthless. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so now they want to call it the Heroes Act, but they're not covering no heroes. Where are the heroes at? Where's our pay? Oh my God, this is okay. So one side is calling theirs the CARES 2, and another side is calling theirs the HEALS Act. Okay, what's the HEROES Act? It's the HEALS Act, whatever. Okay, this is what they doing. Hey, Vicky, how you doing? But this is what they're doing, and it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous, and this is our taxpayer money. Okay, look. Let me tell you something. This is what you do. You can vote Republican all you want, but them suckers up there, they ain't the only Republicans. Okay, y'all remember that. When it comes to voting, those are not the only Republicans. There's other Republicans in it that you can vote for. Okay? Just like if the Democrats don't try to do something, there's other Democrats that we can vote for. They ain't the only Democrats. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. Okay, we got to vote. We voting for the president as well. But remember, okay, these suckers, okay, you don't want these suckers in that. I don't care if they're Democrat or Republican. These folks need to go with that mess. Yeah, that just don't make no sense. Okay, so now, okay, so Now we have some more updates, some more recent updates. Now it's the end of the day, okay? And let's see what they're saying, okay. Okay, so we got some stuff going here. Okay. See that Mitch McConnell guy, okay, he up there farting dust, okay? He needs to go. See, because whenever you sitting up there and acting like you giving me something, you ain't giving me nothing. That's my money. And then you're not, how you go, and then let me tell you how backwards it is. How you gonna pay the unemployment in extra money that they lose their job? And we here on the front lines, okay, risking our lives, and people have died. People have died. Okay, but they ain't paying you no hazard pay. I'm not talking about the job. I'm talking about the state, the government. Okay, that's who I'm talking about. Run me my money. Just like you running everybody else their money, run us our hazard pay. That's how you do that. So I don't like, what is this? Okay, here we go. So a second round of $1,200 checks. They just gonna keep the amount to say they ain't did nothing. Okay, wait a minute. A second round of 12. Look, do you see the sentence here? A second round of $1,200 stimulus checks could be coming thanks to Senate Republicans. This is Fox News, of course. Thanks to Senate Republicans. Excuse me? Okay. So, okay, so let's see. Let's scroll. We want to get to the details. So this proposal that's coming from the GOP side is just the same as the last thing. Okay, they added some provisions in there. Okay, so that they can upgrade the White House, build a new FBI building. What that got to do with us? What that got to do with stimulating the economy? So. Okay, so those that are making 100, okay, the couples that are making more money won't get a check. Remember how they were going to deduct it, $5 increments, depending on how much over the limit they were? Well, now you're not even going to get a check. Okay, so yeah, she got a sign saying that it can't cover the rent, and it can't. It can't. And they're only going to send you a one-time payment. Okay. See, this is a thing. This is showing us how out of touch these people are. Okay. You're going to give us a stimulus check, okay, to stimulate the economy. Okay. But you have people who have lost their jobs because of this pandemic. Okay. And you're going to give them $1,200 one-time payment. You're not going to help them. You're giving all these businesses the money, but the people who make up the economy, you're just going to throw them a little $1,200 check, okay? And they still got to pay rent for the next month, and the next month. All this time while the pandemic is going on, the states are shut down. It just doesn't make any sense. It really is. It defies logic. It defies logic. So they're not putting their half of the deal does not put a cap on how many children. Okay, see, yeah. Restrictions for dead people and prisoners. Now, what's that about? Anyone who died before January 1st, 2020, that's this year, would not be eligible for a stimulus payment. So if you died this year, you get a check. I mean, am I reading it wrong? Anyone who died prior to January 1st of this year would not be eligible for a stimulus payment. And the people who died before they received the money, okay, so you can't, they can't inherit the money. So I don't understand. That doesn't, see, this is what I'm saying. This is how it's backwards. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket science to say if you're dead, you don't qualify. Simple as that. They're just going to say if you died before January 1st, you don't qualify. But if you died after that, the people in your family are not going to inherit that money. So why don't you just say if you're dead, you don't get nothing? Because you don't get nothing anyway. Okay. Prisoners will not be getting a stimulus check. Well, where they gonna stimulate? Where they gonna spend it at? The canteen? That's a lot of canteen. Okay. Uh, so the Democrats don't want Donald Trump's signature on the check. Okay, of course, you know the GOP does. Who cares? I don't care if your name is on the check or not. Run me my money. Okay, see, this is that's petty stuff. Okay. Okay. I'm still trying to find out the what all the list of stuff that they had put into that that yeah, they send out checks to the dead folks, okay, right? And now they're saying that if you died before this year, you don't qualify. So that says if you died after January, you do qualify. Okay. Then they said if you die, your relatives can't inherit the money. They can't get the money. Okay, well then why don't you just say if the people are dead, doesn't matter if it was before or after. If they are dead, they don't get the money. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna leave that one alone because that's petty too. Okay, let's go somewhere else. Okay, can't make this stuff up. You ain't lying. Okay. He needs an FBI. He don't need no FBI building next to him. Okay, they can't get it right with what they got. Okay, and then if that's the case, what does that got to do with the new bill? That ain't got nothing to do with the price of rice in China. Okay, child, can't make this stuff up. Okay, and these are what you call leaders. Okay, these are what you call leaders. I'm telling you, they up in there farting dust and fiddling their thumbs, okay, and playing Pokemon. Well, since they so old, they playing Pac-Man. Yeah, this is the foolery that is going on with this with these people. And another thing that I'm also not liking how they using the stimulus package thing, okay? And I'm talking about the journalists and all this. And they're playing with the words, okay? Are you eligible to get the next $1,200? Okay, well, they ain't even came to an agreement. So how they know who's gonna be eligible? Okay, this isn't written in stone yet. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. And it was only 200 million. It was only, 200 billion for the that was set aside for the supposed to be set aside for the CARES Act. I mean for the Heroes Fund. Okay? Supposed to be set aside. So what is this 1 million? How they get to 1 million? 5 hours ago. 5 hours ago. Unemployment benefits. Now they changed it. They I don't. So anyway, to the Hills Act. So at the end of the day, who knows what the name will be? Okay, so yeah, so they have to. We waiting on the negotiation. We're waiting for the decision that they come up from the House and the Senate to come together, agree together, so that they can submit this proposal. Okay, and the bill clarifies that anyone who died. Oh, give me a freaking break. Where's the rest of the? Okay, see they playing. But this is today. Okay, this is an article in the Today. Um, and what's today? Tuesday. Okay. See, they're trying to get something together this week so it could be submitted and ready and get the approval to go ahead by next week before these folks go on their little rendezvous. Now look at that big old White House. Why he need to build in FBI next to the White House? They got enough room. Move the FBI in there. Yeah. So basically, they're trying to cut the first package was $2.2 trillion. What they're trying to do is cut it in half to 1 trillion. Okay. But you're going to put in a building, okay, and people have lost their jobs. People are dying from the pandemic. And the only thing you're worried about is a freaking FBI building, okay? And you don't even have that long in office. So they're trying to take the 600 a week to 200 a week, okay? Well, look, my expenses are not that high, okay? So me personally, $200 a week is still better than what I would be getting, okay? You see what I'm saying? In unemployment. But then again, for some people, okay, that ain't no money. So I'm out that argument. Yeah, so this is crazy. And here's the thing too is, why can't they break this bill down? Okay, if it's so urgency to get out to the people, why can't they break this bill down and get these people their money, their $1,200 or whatever you're gonna send them, okay, and get that approved and get that out while you negotiate back and forth, okay? You see what I'm saying? So look at this, second corona stimulus check update. Here's when Americans could receive the cash. They still ain't gonna tell you because they don't know. Misleading. Yes. Oh, did you hear about they were talking about they're good. I'm telling you, when they investigate this man, okay, it's gonna be some mess. They're talking about money being funneled to his family members, okay, his businesses. Yes, exactly. That's right, Tiara. You know, it defies logic. Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, they need to get him out. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. They packing it in. Now they have, matter of fact, let me show, I have oh, they got breaking news for Alzheimer's, you guys. They got some blood tests that can detect Alzheimer's before you get it. Okay. They have these tweets. These are tweets about the school. Okay. And they are pretty interesting. Okay. They were talking about, okay, these tweets about reopening the schools. And here's the thing. And why are they giving all this money to the schools? Okay, and they every time I look around, they giving money to the schools, but the teachers still got to buy the kids they stuff. You know, I see this, okay, when I'm at work, and the teachers are buying all these supplies out of their money for the kids in the class. I see it every year. And let me show you, okay, if you're having a Zoom call, whether to open schools rather than an in-person meeting, I think you should know the answer. Okay, these are tweets about opening the schools. And people are talking about if there's 6 inches of snow, they cancel the school. Okay, school is closed. But there's a global pandemic that will kill some of your parents, teachers, and a few of you. Don't miss the bus. Yes. Yeah, I wouldn't be returning. Yeah, my kids, I wouldn't. Yeah. That's crazy. Okay, that's the last thing I need is for them to catch the virus and bring it home to me. Right. Exactly. He's trying to stimulate his fan base. Exactly. That's why he's got all this unnecessary BS going on. Right. Right. I feel you. You guys are correct. You're hitting these nails on the head. Okay. Yes. Okay. And it's all about the money and getting reelected. They don't give a damn about you, me, he, or she. No, ma'am. They don't. Okay. So as far as a stimulus check, okay, we still don't know when it's going to go out because they're still in negotiations. We got one half saying this, and we got the other half saying something else. So everybody's talking about it, but there's really nothing to talk about because there's nothing in stone. So, and that's why you won't be seeing me make too many comments on this check until it's written in stone, because there's nothing really I could tell you that you haven't really already heard, but there's nothing here written in stone. Okay, they're going by this half said this and this half said that. When you gonna get a check? We don't know. Okay, they just want you to open the article. That's all. See, yeah. Are you eligible to get the next check? What you need to know. See what I'm saying? Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's it. That's it. Yeah. But and then the people are still acting a fool about wearing a mask. Okay. One man went into a store and he started shooting. Okay. When they asked him to put on a mask, he did that on purpose. I said he did that on purpose. First of all, what are you going to the store with a gun? What are you going to a grocery store to go grocery shopping? You got to carry a gun. And okay, why are you not wearing a mask when you know it's mandated to wear masks? Okay, yeah, yeah, but who gonna pay for the plastic dividers? And then how you gonna teach with a plastic divider? The girl to march. Yeah. So everywhere we look around, you look here, you look there, and all you hear about is the coronavirus, the coronavirus. Okay, that's all you hear. That's all you hear. Now they've had these hurricanes that's been coming, and I just want to shout out to Christy, Christy Lani. Okay, she's in Hawaii. Shout out to her. Stay safe. Okay, and she said they got away with that one. Okay, unscathed. So yeah, they need a new FBI building like they need a hole in the head. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Really now. Oh, and so now they're talking about now this man. Okay, now I don't know if you guys remember when we were talking about the Love and Hip Hop guy that Carly was married to, got arrested because he got that PPP money, that protection, that paycheck protection money, the business loans that they were giving to the business, and he bought a. What did he buy? A Lamborghini? Okay, well now they got another fool in here did the same thing. He got 4 million in COVID-19 relief loans, and then he bought him a Lamborghini. Okay, he fake businesses. Okay, fake employees. Ooh, ah, yeah. Now, they have a study, they've done a study, okay, and they're doing these little studies, okay. So there's a lot of studies that's going on for the virus, okay, because right now we are we're in the midst of it, okay, we're in the midst of it, so we're testing as we're trying to survive. And now they have some vaccines, okay, that they're going to be testing on a wider range of people, okay. Did they say like 300,000 or 30,000? They're going to be testing in different countries. So this is going to be all over testing, okay, and see how it does. So far, it looks good. It looks promising, but they got to do it for a wide range of people, okay, because everybody's different, okay. So we got that. Yeah, well, you know what, Deborah? That's the thing that bothers me. It's not his money, but they're lining their pockets with our money and sitting up here treating us, what did you say earlier? Like we begging, okay, for our own money. And, you know, that makes them feel good. Okay, like this Mitch McConnell, you know, he big old, you know, I may do it, I may not, you know, and all that, so he can be out there. You know what I'm saying? I think that's pretty effed up. I really do. And it's going to say a lot about these voters if they vote these people, continue to vote these people in the office. It's really going to say a lot about the people, because I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to be screwed. And if this happens, and if it does, I don't even want to hear their mouth. They vote these people in, these people don't give a damn about you. But it's the same people that's voting these people in office. They don't care about these people. You're mainstream America, okay? You shouldn't be voting for somebody like Donald Trump, regardless if you're a Republican or not. You should not be voting again for this man. He done already showed you, okay? And it's a lot of people, okay, who's on unemployment, who's waiting on a stimulus check, whose relatives have died, and you're going to sit up here and vote for this MFer? Shh. Okay. You a few cans short of a six-pack, okay, buddy. I'm telling you, this ain't rocket science. But some of these people, okay, they need to buy a vial. They really do. So now, what they're talking about, okay, is that they have tested 100 people, okay, and what they're saying is, okay, I believe these people have the virus. They had the virus, and they tested these people, and the majority of these people, I believe it was like 70. Wait, let me see. What did it say? Yeah, so it's like 70 out of 100 have heart conditions. Yes. Okay. It says of the 100 patients studied, 78 had lingering heart damage, okay, despite being mostly healthy before they got the virus. And I was telling you guys about that. I was telling you about, you may not have underlying conditions before you got the virus, but when the virus get through, you got underlying conditions. And what they're finding out is a lot of these are heart related. Mm-hmm. It's been Black people, other ethnic groups. It's been a lot of minorities, because a lot of minorities are working these low-paying jobs, such as myself, okay? We're usually the ones that was working the low-pay, minimum wage jobs that are really essential for the economy. even though we don't get the recognition. The more important you are, the less recognition, because they don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know how important you are. Right. You're right, Jared. They think the average person thinks that takes their word as bond. Yes. Yes. Right. You are right. And they feel because, and here's the thing that's doing it. They feel that because they're white, that you should believe them if you're white. Okay. Here's another thing. I was talking to, me and my friend were talking about the Latinos. Latinos, okay. Do you know that these people are not being listed as Latino, Spanish, or whatever, okay? If they're born in America, they are listed as white. They want you to feel like you're included in the white race, even though you're not white, okay? If you're born in America, they're labeling you as white, okay? Now, what I don't understand is why Latinos have not said anything about this discrepancy, because as far as they're concerned, if they keep labeling you white, pretty soon it ain't gonna be no Mexicans. Okay, why are they labeling you as Caucasian white when you are Latino? And your blood, your DNA will tell them that you're Latino. Just like they'll tell you you're African American descent from Zimbabwe or something. You know what I'm saying? They all in cahoots. They all in cahoots, girl. Okay. Furthermore, if I'm at the church, okay, the preacher shouldn't be discussing who he gonna vote for, who this and that. You shouldn't even be discussing that. You should be teaching me about God and the holy word, the gospel. You're supposed to be spreading the gospel. Okay. So, yeah, it's a setup. It's a setup. It's all a setup. And now that we've gotten this far, okay, the setup is going to start backfiring. Just like China. China has that setup where they have with that one child only, they can only have one child. Now that these one child is grown and the parents are old, they don't have no social security system, okay? And that one child got to support both the parents and himself if they still living. You see what I'm saying? So it's backfiring, okay? All this division that they're causing, okay, they're trying to cause, I hope it backfires, because the younger people are seeing what's going on and they're not going for it, okay? Because see, that's the problem. That is the problem with Main Street. That is the problem with we, the people. What's the problem? Division. Division is your problem. You can holler all you want and you can represent all you want and you can hate all you want, but that's the problem. Yeah, they have African DNA, but they also have their own. I'm saying they can tell by your DNA what you are, even if you're Asian. Okay, right? They can tell. Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what they doing. But see, that's what I'm saying. And that's where there needs to be a discrepancy, because this is set up. They're doing this so you can think that you're white, so you can vote white, which it doesn't even matter, because the point is The white people themselves are voting against their own best interests. Okay. And that's what they want you to do. They want you to vote against your own best interest because they don't have your best interest at heart. They don't even have it in mind. They only have their interest. And that is not what public service is about. But that's what they're doing up there. And I'm not just saying it as a Republican, okay, because Democrats are guilty too. So I'm just saying that, okay. But I'm talking about this administration that's in the office now. Okay. This is a bunch of buffoons up in there. This don't make no sense. You can run the country better with a high school diploma. You can run the country better with a high school education than these educated, Ivy League educated old buffoons up in there now. CJ, man, I don't blame them. It's disturbing. It really is. Okay. Because you're not acknowledging, first of all, you're not acknowledging that there is a Hispanic race. Okay. You're not acknowledging, you're trying to tell them they white. You know darn well them folks ain't white. Okay. And the reason why they know you're not white is because of your last name. But they're going to put you white on the birth certificate. And that's pretty messed up. So in other words, y'all ain't got no race. As far as they are concerned, you don't have no race. You have a race, you Hispanic. Okay. Then, yeah, and then let me tell you what else. Okay. Let me tell you what else about it too. Okay. Is that not only, I forgot what I was going to say. Lost my train of thought. Okay. But it had to do with them saying white. Yeah. So that's pretty interesting. Okay. But there's a method to the madness. Okay. And so they wanted to look like they got all these white people, and they don't. They don't. Don't let the smooth taste fool you, boo-boo. Yes. And you say that educated fools, I think not only are they educated fools, okay, I think some of these people have really been in office too long. Okay, all of them. Both sides. All of them. Just take all of them, Democrats and Republicans, just get them all and vote some new folks in. All right. I'm telling you. Just get rid of all of them. Okay. Because they doing some stuff that just don't make no sense. Okay. It's a setup. And they have their own agenda, okay, in mind. Just like they get that, oh, get me a little FBI station next door. Okay, can you put that in there for me? Yeah, thank you very much. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to give the people $600 a week unemployment. You don't want to give the people hazard pay for working in a pandemic they don't have no cure for. Nah, but you want an FBI building. Man, if you don't kick rocks, well, yeah, exactly. Exactly. And they don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know that. Mm-hmm. Yes. It's a power grab. It's all about control. Mm-hmm. And this is how they control you. Okay. And they're dividing you up. Okay. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now, how they gonna say we have the Hispanics, whatever, okay, but they got you listed as white on your birth certificate. So what's up with that? What's up with that? You know, and I've had several Hispanics tell me that too. You know, my birth certificate says I'm white. I said, well, we know that ain't true. Okay. Uh, yes, you should vote. You should vote. You should vote. You should vote. Okay. Don't let them intimidate you. Okay. Because of whatever, tampering with the votes or whatever. You know you voted. You know you did your part. Vote. He has shredded all the evidence. He can't shred all the evidence. The only thing Trump can shred is what he got. Okay. But there's other people on the other side that got the same information he got. And they already investigating and looking into this stuff, okay? And if he does shred it, okay, why you ain't got no evidence? Why you ain't got no info? You got a whole building here and you ain't got no paperwork? Nah. See? All money ain't good money. Okay? And you can't lie about everything. Mm-mm. Yeah. That's right. Let me refill my cup. That's right. Now, what they say about Trump said he was not going to attend the what do you call it? I want to call it the wait, but it's not the wait. For this Lewis guy, what's his name? John Lewis. Okay, the civil rights leader who just passed away. He's not going to attend the setting there. Okay, in other words, he's not going to pay his respects. You know, just you see how childish that is. You're supposed to be presidential. That's not presidential behavior right there. Okay. And you know, he's doing it on purpose because he's trying to create division. Division. Okay. I don't care if you're the KKK, the AAA, or the BBB. I don't care. Okay. We all in the same boat and you need to recognize. Okay. Mm-hmm. Say, they ain't nothing but white trash anyway. And that's not something we said. That's what they said. No, I haven't heard of Dorothy, and I don't watch What's My Line TV. I've seen heard about the show, but no, I don't watch it. Mm-mm. No, he doesn't have no respect for himself. No. And you know what? I don't even think that it's that he doesn't have respect for himself. I just think that he's just trash. He's just ghetto. You know what I'm saying? Some people are just you know how they say you could take the you can take them out the projects, but you can't take the projects out of the person, you know, so to speak. That's what I feel how he is. They just ghetto. They just ghetto. Okay. And it shows you the mentality. They try to present like they are elite, okay, but you can tell behind the scenes they probably okay, yeah, right, yeah. Yeah, you just pay your respects to the dead. Now, here, and the thing about it is, do you think that John Lewis, if it was the other way around, do you think he would have shunned Donald Trump like that? Do you think he would have did that same thing? Let me know in the comment section. Do you think that if John Lewis was still alive and Donald Trump had died, do you think, okay, that he would say, I'm not going to attend? Okay. Do you think, I mean, see, I mean, you don't think he would pay his respects, or do you think, would you think he would do Donald Trump the same way? And yeah. Oh, and wait a minute. Okay. Why Donald Trump invited himself to throw the first baseball? Nobody invited him. Nobody asked him. Wait a minute. He said he can't wait till he throw the first baseball. Okay, he gets to throw the first place, ball at the major league. And everybody's like looking like, where you get that from? You know how you invite yourself to a party, ain't nobody invited you to, okay, for a reason. Ooh, wait, okay, he just gonna invite himself and everybody look like, what? Woo! And he should be ashamed, and he ain't got no shame. He ain't got no shame. Okay, he just invite himself. Boy, I tell you, these folks are something else. They just too much. Yes. Say. And you know how many people is waiting on that stimulus check, trying to act like a Republican, like they, okay, girl, don't let the smooth taste fool you, honey. They waiting on that check, okay? Huh? Like they waiting on the mailman. That's right. He's doing more than he's more than a party crasher. He just is not invited, honey. Okay, to throw the first baseball. You ever see that clip where the little boy catches the baseball and the woman takes it out of his hand and she's acting, oh, the little boy, and they looking like, damn. Okay, that's Donald Trump. Oh, you back, girl. Okay, that's funny. Okay, but yeah, I read that. I'm like, wow, really? I mean, this man does not cease to amaze us, does he? Okay, he just does not cease to amaze us. Okay, so now, okay, the PPP, they're talking about the Paycheck Protection Program. Now, the Republican side wants to give the small businesses, the PP, some more money in the loan. Okay, and to me, that's just a waste of money. If these businesses cannot survive the pandemic, why do you keep feeding them, okay, money? We're trying to upgrade, we're trying to keep the economy afloat. But these businesses, okay, they're not restructuring, Okay, some of these businesses, then you got these people taking the money, spending it. By how you buy a Lamborghini? I mean, that's so obvious, just dumb. Okay, you think they wasn't gonna catch on to that? A Lamborghini, you buy a Lamborghini and you just apply for a loan to bail your butt out. Yeah, they're offering. That's what I was saying. Hey Marilyn, that's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about when they were doing the testing. Now they're starting to test a broad amount of people, and I was wondering how much they were paying them. So now you saying they're paying them $2,000 for test dummies on the vaccine, right? Now, Deborah, before you go there, okay, before you go there, you might want to get that 2,000, boo-boo, okay? Because what they're doing is they're not infecting you with the virus. There's a little time, what they're doing is they're putting a little minute amount in your system so your system will build up the immunity and recognize what to do if you come in contact with the virus. But it's not enough to give you the virus. So you might want to consider that $2,000. You might want to reconsider it, okay? Yeah. So that's when I was reading about that. And I was wondering where they're going to pay these people, because usually when they do something like that, they pay them. They get, that's where they give the money, the funding. Okay, they get funded, and that's one of the reasons why they get funded, because you got. I remember when I lived in San Francisco, they used to do oh, what do you call it? They used to do testing, and I remember when they did it for AIDS. Okay, they used to pay us money, okay, to come in and to meet. Okay, they would pay you money to have a meeting, and they want to know your lifestyle. Okay, and then they would have a meeting that they would pay you. Okay, every so often to come get tested for AIDS when AIDS came out and they didn't have a cure for it, to get tested. Okay, yeah. That used to be some of my get high money. I ain't gonna lie. Yes, that was back in the day. So I'm just saying. Yeah, it's not, yeah, they're just giving you enough to build up an immunity, okay? And they want to see if whatever drug they have will this work, okay? That's all that is. Yeah, but it's not enough to give you the virus. It's enough to give your system, for your system to say, hey, there's something here we need to build up and get you some, I forgot what they call it, but yeah. Yeah, but they're not giving you, no, they're not, Monique, they're not giving you that. You're not getting that. Believe me, they got it down to a science on how much they know how to give you. This is how they come up with the vaccines for the viruses, okay? Is a lot of times this is the way that they work, okay? But they're giving you something that's going, I like I said, it's not enough. Yeah, antibodies, okay, but they're not giving you, yeah. So you may want to reconsider that $2,000. You may want to participate because you're not catching. Yeah, it's not enough for you to catch the virus. No. They're trying to build what do you call it? A memory for your in your system. So if you do get the virus, if it works, then your body knows what this is and how to get rid of it. That's what it is, and that's because it's the memory. Okay, so yeah. Is that what it is? Cohort research study? Okay. Yeah. See, I don't have one over here. And okay, this is for people that are, I think it said they were testing people between the ages of 40 and 55 or something like that. They want to get in that age limit because those are the more vulnerable. They're healthy, but they're vulnerable at the same time. So that's what the age group is they're testing in. They don't want these young folks. Okay. They want the middle age because, yeah. Yeah, so they want, yeah, that's what they're doing. And so they're doing a lot of studies, and they're doing it in they're supposed to be spreading it out from in the different countries too, not just here in the United States. And they want to do different ethnicities or different races. Yeah. Yeah. So they already had that lady who was injected, okay? And there's a man who volunteered, okay? Yeah, but there's a certain age group that they're looking at to do this on. Yeah. And they paying $2,000, girl. Sheesh. And what they're, yeah, so, you know, you can help research. You can be a part of the research, girl. She, I can see you looking at me like, yeah, right. Anyway, it's something you can take into consideration before you just flat out say no, okay? Yeah. See, because when something, now if they, she said test for dummies, okay, but what it is too is that no, it's not giving you the virus, okay? If they were actually gonna test on a infected patient, okay, what they would do is they would allow, with the person's permission, to be included in a study group, okay, where they have this vaccine that if you give them permission, they will inject it to see if it's going to help. Now, those are the study groups, but those are the people who already have the virus, okay, yeah. Did they ever pay the Tuskegee? That's a good question. I don't know. I think they may have had a settlement. Let's check it out. Oh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, they got a settlement. They paid $10 million, okay? And it was a total of a 51 $51.8 million in 2019. It was a class action suit that was filed on behalf of the NAACP, or filed by the NAACP on behalf of these people, of the participant and their descendants. Okay. So yes, there was a settlement. Yep. Oh, you working? Okay. Kim says she's been working, but Kim doesn't like when we talk politics. Okay. Yeah, she says she doesn't like, so I figured she's in the background and she sees if it's politics, she goes on to the next video. That's your age group? Okay, girl, you better get that 2,000, boo-boo, and then stimulus. Yes. You healthy lady Tara, okay? Get your little something, something there. That's right. That's right. Okay. Now, get my glasses, okay? Okay. Now, have y'all been what's your comment? What do you guys think of me getting that conference number and doing so you guys can call in and you can voice your opinion on the phone? I put it on speaker, okay, and we can combo, and different people I can have a call in. It's called a call in, okay. Oh yeah, the settlement. Oh yeah. The settlement came decades later. Okay, yeah. You're right. You're right. Yeah. No, they didn't pay them. Okay, right. Most of them died. Okay, but what they did was the ones who did survive, they finally did get paid, and their descendants. Okay, so they did get a class action lawsuit. Okay, and their family members. Okay, were able to collect on their behalf. I do. Oh, okay, okay. There we go. We got one. She just came after me. Yes, I thought, because a lot of people don't want to come on here. And they can come on here as an avatar, but a lot of people. That's fine, okay, because people like, it's all, if another call comes in, that'll be your cue, okay? Yeah, that'll be your cue, girl. Yes. So I have to find out how to do that, and we could do a conference call. Yeah, I thought that would be, add a little something, but I got to get some motivation, and I am thinking about to stop taking this medication. I have no motivation. I'm not depressed, but I have no motivation. I have more motivation being depressed. Yes, I have to make myself come and do this. I have no motivation, and that's not good. And the thing about it too is it's a good thing that it was exposed because that allowed them to sue. Okay, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, and that was pretty messed up anyway. Yeah, but they had some They had some, let me see, what are they talking about? They had some suits come in, some descendants, okay, have filed for some of that money just as 2017. That's only a few years ago. Yeah. Okay, so there's a question they asked, how much money did the participants receive from the 1974 out-of-court settlement? That was in 1974. Okay. And they said that the settlement was divided into 4 categories. Okay, let's check it out. Let me show you right now. Here go the men that were part of that experiment. Okay. The study was conducted from 1932 to 1972. Okay. So they did people. That was 40 years. 40 years. The U.S. Public Health Service conducted a study of the effects of untreated syphilis in Black men in Macon County, Alabama. What was the purpose of that? You know, if you don't get treated, it kills you. Okay. But they wanted to know what it did to Black men. Okay. So this was in Macon County, Alabama. And there was 399 men with late latent syphilis, and 201 men without syphilis were initially enrolled. As the study evolved, additional participants were added, so the number of men in the study varies according to the source. Now, the men were not infected with the disease, okay? They already had syphilis. What they did was they didn't give them treatment. Okay. So that's what that was. The community was aware of the study. Okay. Yes, local African American and white physicians were recruited not to treat the men. Autopsy and physician assessments were done at local hospitals. A number of the Tuskegee Institute, now known as Tuskegee University, faculty and staff were involved in the study. So the hospitals, they were told not to treat them. Don't give them treatment. We want to see, okay. What's the matter, baby? You got your little ball? You want to play? Okay, I'll play with you, okay? We're going to have to cut them short. This is my cat. She just came up to me and she's talking to me and she wants to play. Right? That's right. She said, can you hear her? She's talking. That's right. Let's see. Let me show you. See my little baby, you tell him. You let him know. You tell him no. Say, I want to play. You want to play? Okay, so you want me to get off? You do? Okay. I'll get off and I come play with you, okay? Okay, folks. She say my time is up. That's my cat. Okay. Let me make sure I got my right angle on here. Yeah, I heard about that painting that was removed. You know, the thing about this is that regardless of who you are, okay, you don't tear down, you build up. And that is what's disturbing me about this particular president here. As soon as he got into office, all he's talking about and all he's doing is tearing stuff down. Okay. Now, I know he's got some stuff he's implemented. Okay. But why is he tearing down all this? It's not necessary to do that. You know what I'm saying? And I really don't like the message that it's sending. I really don't. And the thing about it is, what he doesn't realize is saying a lot about him and them folks up in there. It's your little kitty pie. I told y'all she's my little cat. She's a little cute kitty pie. Yes, she is. Yeah. As of recent, you didn't realize how recent. Yeah. Okay. So now, okay, we were reading the questions and the answers here. So they were aware that this was going on. What does it say? So yeah, so they did autopsies, okay. And so to me, what they did was they said they wanted to know the effect of syphilis untreated on Black men. No, they didn't want to know that. They just wanted to know what the syphilis did on the body, and they used the Black men, okay, to be the experiment. That's what that was. Okay, see. And once the men died, they took their bodies and autopsied the bodies so that they could see the damage that was done by the syphilis left untreated. Okay? Now, they said this study became unethical in the 1940s when penicillin became the recommended drug for treatment of syphilis, and researchers did not offer it to the subjects. So, in other words, they had a cure when a cure came. In other words, they didn't even offer it to them. They just let them destroy them. Okay. There were no women involved in the study. The study was limited to Black men 25 years of age or older. However, as a result of lack of treatment, some women contracted syphilis from the men who participated in the study. Even though they weren't included, they were infected by these infected men. Are any of the participants alive today? No. The last study participant, okay, he died at age 97 in January of 2004. Okay, so there's no living surviving people. Okay, so how much money did they receive from the 1974 out of court settlement? 10 million settlement was divided in 4 categories. So the living syphilis group participants got 37,500. The heirs of the deceased got 15,000. The living control group, and the control group was the group who did not have syphilis, they got 16,000. And the heirs of that group, of that same group that didn't have syphilis, they got 5,000. That's how that went. That's how they broke that down. Now, it says also that in this, that the survivors, the ex-wives who were infected, or the wives, okay, the offspring, they have received a lifetime, okay, of medical and health benefits. They don't have to pay for it. They get a lifetime. The last widow receiving the benefits died in 2009, okay? There are currently 11 offsprings receiving lifetime benefits, okay? So these are 11 offsprings, okay? So they have descendants, and I believe these are their children who are receiving benefits of lifetime medical coverage. Let's see, is there a date on this particular report? Because this is, okay, so this is March 2020, but this is when the page was last viewed. So I don't know, it doesn't have a date on when this page, on when this report was composed. But there it is there, people. And this is coming from the CDC, Center for Disease and Control, okay? That's where this information that I just reviewed, got for you guys, has been coming from. Yeah, they did it in those countries, right? You're correct, but those are in other countries. Okay, yeah. Oh, the mysterious seeds. I didn't read into that. I didn't look into the seeds, that the mysterious seeds that were being mailed. That was from China, correct? Yeah. Exactly. That was chump change. Okay. I'm pretty sure it was a lot of money, because I'm pretty sure that this group, these were African American men. They were poor back in the day. So that was a lot of money. Okay. That was a lot of money back then. It's chump change now. And really it's chump change, but to them it was a lot of money, because it was probably worth 2 or 3 times as much back then than it is now. Hey, Niecy, how you doing? Yeah. So you want to know about the mysterious seeds being mailed to the U.S. What's up with the mysterious seeds? The mystery. The mysterious seeds from China. What's going on with those mysterious seeds? Okay. Now, some people have been mailed some seeds from China. And what it is that these seeds, these people didn't order them. Okay. They didn't request them. They don't know what's going on. But apparently there has been a certain amount of people who have received some stuff from China, that these little seeds, okay? So they don't know what they are, because they're going to test them. They are going to test the seeds. Now, they saying, okay, the plot thickens, okay. They're saying that this is some kind of scam, okay. Let me see, am I still sharing the screen? Oh, let me share the screen. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh, my baby calling me, y'all. I gotta go. Here she comes. Yeah. She said, you're supposed to come in. She coming right looking. She looking at me. No. Okay. Mysterious seeds sent from China to thousands of Americans across the U.S. may be part of a giant online review scam. Okay. Now, at least 31 states reported complaints, excuse me, of receiving unsolicited seed packets. The plant seeds are labeled as, okay. Now police believe it was a brushing scam designed to post fake online reviews. They're posting false reviews, okay? There's your address, okay? They post a review on their website on your behalf, okay? Now, why they got to do all that? Probably because the tracking, and it verifies you as the owner. So it's verified that you were sent this packet because they have the tracking, okay? And these websites, okay, they, that's how, you know how you go and you order something from China, whether it be on Wish, Zoom, or AliExpress, okay? And they give you the tracking number. So you can track it, and believe me, they're tracking it just as well as you tracking it, okay? Right? And that's what a lot of these sites go on. Let me see. That's what a lot of these sites go on, okay? When you post reviews and stuff, so you can't scam and just post your own reviews, okay? Right. So they're keeping track of the people as well. Now, what does this say? Oh my goodness, what's all this? Well, that's what they're going to be testing to see if they're infectious. That's what they're telling, okay, to see if they're just ordinary seeds, okay? See, even though if they're ordinary seeds, okay, you don't know, I mean, what their objective is, okay? Maybe a trial thing to see if you're going to be receptive to something like this, okay? So that they are now can send you some infectious stuff, okay? You know what I'm saying? You never know. Demon seeds. You have a point. You got a point. Okay, so I don't know. So let's see what they're saying. Okay, so they believe the solved mystery of the unsolicited is being sent to the U.S. addresses from China, a bizarre phenomenon reported in at least 31 states. Yeah, so the products may be tied to a fake product review scam. Mm-hmm. It's called brushing. So that's what they call it, brushing. Searching, and it does appear that these seeds are tied in with online scam called brushing. Okay. Okay. A brushing scam is an exploit by a bidder used to bolster product ratings and increase visibility online. Okay. So by shipping an inexpensive product to an unwitting receiver, they use your information. This is doing too much. Okay, let me go back. This particular site, they got too much on there, and it's interfering with reading. It says don't open them, but how you gonna know what it is? Because like they said, they're mislabeled as jewelry and toys. Now, the good thing I see here is that they're in package. Okay, so there's your regular cellophane packaging. Okay, the seeds are in package. So yeah, so they are going to be testing these seeds to see what they are, or to make sure that they're just seeds. And okay, so yeah. I don't know if you guys can hear it. So anyway, they're just showing you I got to get my speakers going here. So yeah. Yeah, so they were notified. They notified the agriculture department, who I'm pretty sure is going to be examining these seeds. Okay, now they're telling you not to plant the seeds, okay, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be some jerk out there that's going to plant the seed. Okay. I wanted to, now, these seeds look like, these particular seeds look like that they could be like, come from oranges and lemons. That's what they look like. See, they had a picture here. I'm trying to see if they're going to. So give you a closer look and see you can see for yourself. Are they requiring a membership? We just want to see the seeds. Okay. Okay, so they want me. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I don't know if you guys can see that. But yeah, that's exactly what they look like. They look like, yeah. Okay, they're giving me the same BS again. But anyway, yeah, that's what that is. Jack and the Beanstalk. That's what I was thinking of too. Yeah. Did I contact you on Instagram? I don't know. I don't normally contact people on Instagram, so I don't know. What did it say? What did the message say? if you can relay that. They can't change my medication. They can change the medication. I don't want the medication at all. I'll go get the garlic, and if the garlic helps me without these side effects, then fine, I could do that. Okay. You see what I'm saying? Because my thinking on this medication is that the side effects of this medication, it's going to age me. It cuts off my lifespan, okay? And it's also liable to give me diabetes. I'm also liable to get diabetes using this medication. Yeah, using these type of medications. Yeah, but that's some Jack and the Beanstalk. Oh, you mean the seeds are different? Yeah. Well, those seeds right there look like they came from, those look like the same seeds you would get out of a lemon or an orange. That's what those seeds look like. No, that wasn't me. Wanted you to call a number about a grant. That wasn't me. Yeah. Kind of like Facebook Messenger. How you getting all these messages? Okay, they say that they're so and so, and I'm like, why would they be sending me this mess? Okay, yeah. But that's what that is. So nice kicking it with you, but I gotta go. Okay, yes. I haven't eaten all day. Okay, like I said, I've been sick and I haven't eaten. So I'm gonna go get something to eat, make something to eat, and yeah, and drink, yeah, for my cold, because I haven't eaten anything, and but I still, even though I have this cold, I like to eat something. Yeah. So anyway, thumbs up the video, people. Okay. And I hope this was informative. I hope this was some news you could use. Okay. And like I said about the stimulus check, they don't really know what's going on. We got one side saying one thing and another side saying another thing. So we need the House and we need the Senate to come together and reach a mutual agreement so that they can get these funds out. And I hope that they put something in there for the essential workers because it's only right. Okay. So anyway, with that said, don't forget to wear your mask, sanitize, stay healthy. Okay. That's right. Most of all, stay blessed. Bye.